Welcome back to the morning show here on Arise News, and joining us now is Ojy Okpe with stories trending around the world. Hey, Ojy.
Good morning, Leila. How are you?
I'm good.
Good morning, Dr. Abati. Good morning, Tundu. How are you?
Great, thank
I always comment you. I love your red tie, Dr. Abati.
Thank you.
Great. And
Well,
good
I'm
morning.
color coding with.
No, this is fuchsia.
Oh, okay. Well, what do I know?
Good morning to you, viewers. Yesterday, social media was abuzz with the news of a fire outbreak in the city of Lagos. The fire, which started about 9 a.m. yesterday, collapsed a 6-story building located at 43 Martin Street in the popular Balogun market in Lagos Island. The news agency of Nigeria reports that part of the burning building that collapsed killed a policeman while he was trying to control the surge. As the fire raged through the market, a video of a man trying to stop the fire with buckets of water went viral on social media. I mean, many Nigerians, well, let's just quickly take some tweets before we discuss this. Many Nigerians have reacted to the video. One Twitter user, Obuk, said, "Nigeria is a ticking time bomb. The failure of governance across all states is very worrisome. First, it was Anambra State. The fire from the tanker raged on for days with no firefighter in sight. Now, Lagos. Where next? It's just a matter of time. The build-up is growing." Another user, well, this time a British media personality, Katie Hopkins, also tweeted saying, "Next time you want to criticize our fantastic British firefighters, be glad you aren't Nigerian." But I mean, the video,
I'm going to need Katie Hopkins to shut up.
Yeah, I can't stand Katie Hopkins.
She's a bit too much. She's a bit too much. First of all, that's not a firefighter. Nobody knows. I mean, she's not.
The point is that even if it's a firefighter, it's not a firefighter.
Yes.
The ideal is that in the case of any kind of inferno, individuals should stand back and we should have uniformed people with the proper
It looks like he's wearing a certain uniform.
I think he may be a security man. It looks like a security
The point is that individuals shouldn't be anywhere near there because he's actually endangering himself.
He's literally
and he's actually very brave. Yeah, this is brave of him.
I think that we should actually raise this point for a lot of Nigerians to know that you cannot do this.
Yeah.
This is a security.
We have called for an investigation.
Yes.
When we discussed this earlier. As ordinary citizens, you know, this incident has occurred. We may not know all the facts.
Yes.
And when the investigation is carried out, one of the things that may be done by the Lagos State Emergency Management Agency is to offer some clarification as to this.
Exactly.
You know, so that will clear the air as to whether this is a method of firefighting or this is just a concerned guy.
It looks really primitive. It's unacceptable. But the point must be made.
So nobody knows.
Yeah, but the point must be made with Katie Hopkins and her stupid tweet.
Yeah.
Grenfell building, the firefighters in England told the people in the building to stay there, and they died.
Exactly.
About 70-something people died.
And
they didn't even come out with the real figures.
Yeah. So they were told to sit tight. That is what the criticism is about. That was a mistake, an error that was made. Here, she should not say that you should be glad you're not Nigerian because nobody died in this fire, apart from the one policeman who lost his life.
So nearly everything that comes out is trash anyway.
It's really ridiculous.
It is.
I mean, but this is what's trending.
Everyone
can make that come.
Well, no, but then we're criticizing Katie as well. Look, first of all, he is not a firefighter. We have to make that clear because that's not.
You don't know.
But he doesn't look like one.
He's not in firefighter uniform. It's a certain security.
Let us just say the investigation.
But even if you
clarify,
even if you
crowd control is important. He shouldn't be so close to the fire anyway.
If there was just one blast at that second,
which is what got the policeman killed as well. People need to be. These areas need to be be cordoned off. Only the professionals who are properly dressed, properly equipped should be that close.
And you could get, I mean, that is so dangerous.
Yes.
I mean, I don't think that there's any firefighter that they have educated to stop a fire in that manner.
Small bucket and an
one
inferno.
Little thing can happen to this guy and he would be ablaze. But I mean, the conversation has been going on social media with this outbreak that happened. I know that you guys took it earlier in the news today, Dr. Abati, and you made a very good point, which was, I mean, we have the Air Force, which is right in Ikeja. Why couldn't they just deploy a helicopter to try to stop the fire? I mean, I don't understand how that happens in Lagos, where a fire is going on over 30 minutes with nothing, with no rescue mission in place to stop that type of fire.
Okay, look at this.
I mean,
these are clearly ordinary people.
I mean, these are regular people in regular clothes. I mean, but what can they do? The guy with the cup in his hand or a hat and a helmet in his hand, what can he really do?
No evacuation of the area either, which should have been one of the first things that should have been done.
Look at these guys behaving as if this is meant to be a picnic.
Yeah.
I mean,
they're watching the spectacle like it's...
But what do you expect them to do? This could have been worse. This whole incident could have been worse.
It would have been worse if they got all engulfed in flames. They should have crowd control to move people away from the area.
I mean, look at how populous that market is. And a lot of people have lost a lot of, items. I mean, those shops. And I don't even know if they have insurance in place at this point. These
and
people
even
that
if
have
they
lost.
do, when will they be paid?
Do you understand? I mean, who knows these types of...
it's absolutely tragic.
Really sad. Well,
but some people are bold. So go and stay that close to the fire.
They're really brave. I don't know if it's actually...
It's a serious situation.
Honestly.
I mean, it's their property. That's their life.
Yeah, but then they could have gotten engulfed.
Yes, but these types of things, people attach emotions to material things as well. So you can't really blame them because this is all they have. This is all they know. So they want to do everything that they can do to salvage a situation like this.
And now we see how the policeman lost his life. Trying to control crowds who don't understand that they need to step back.
Absolutely.
It must have been difficult.
All right, we'll take another story. Still in Nigeria, the House of Representatives has warned that Nigeria may experience another Ebola virus crisis if necessary measures are not put in place. The lawmakers yesterday said the federal government is not doing enough to prevent another outbreak, despite Nigeria's proximity to DR Congo, where the virus is still prevalent. It also asked the government to confer a posthumous national honor to Stella Adadevoh, the late physician who played an active role in containing the spread of the virus when it was recorded in Lagos in 2018. The House is also worried that aside from the airport route, which gives access to initial outbreak of Ebola in Nigeria, there are other routes such as seaports and land borders, which enables entry into Nigeria, hence the need for precautionary measures to be extended to the seaports and land borders. I mean, this is a very important conversation to be had. I mean, that's a fact that it's not just the airports, it's also the land borders. But I think that, the most important thing for me is that I don't understand how this woman, Stella, has not been honored. I mean, she's a national hero.
She really is.
I don't understand why it's taking this long for her
I thought that
honored.
The Buhari government gave her a humanity award, and there was special recognition of her heroism by the Buhari administration. Maybe what the House of Representatives is asking for is additional recognition in the form of a formal
national honor,
instead of a
or even
it has to be a national
monument.
Special recognition, by the federal government, by the Buhari administration. Now, secondly, as to the issue of Ebola, well, I hope that, I don't know whether the House of Reps is the appropriate channel or body to be announcing to the Nigerian public that we have the threat of a likely repeat of an outbreak of the Ebola virus in Nigeria. There is a Center for Disease Control, and you have similar agencies on primary health care and public health care who, on the basis of science and the facts, can give this kind of alert. Because if it comes from the wrong channel and it's not based on science and the facts, then you create unnecessary public health panic.
Which is what they've done.
In Nigeria.
They've done that at this point.
But at the level of principle, they probably have a point that, eternal vigilance is the name of the game where public health is concerned. Because at the time we have the Ebola outbreak in Nigeria, I mean, people were educated and people were asked to take personal hygiene precautions. And the airports, the various borders, they were checking people coming into the country. But after the thing went away, we just stopped. The standard thing would have been this should be a continuous, sustainable process.
That epidemic should never have reoccurred anywhere, really.
I know, it never reoccurred. I mean, there are over 2,000 deaths right now in
Congo. Not have happened.
It's very unnecessary at the point. I mean, 3,000 people are affected at this point still.
Oh, thank you, Ojy.
Thanks, Ojy.
See you guys tomorrow.
Thank you very much.